I'm going to give you guys right now
The best advice?
the best advice to get out of a ticket. It's very simple. Then I'm going to give you a quick story. As soon as the lights turn on from the cop, immediately pull over. The faster you pull over, the better chance you have of getting out of a ticket. That's number one, because the longer they follow you, the more they think you're trying to hide something. Number two, already get before it even comes up to the door, you get your license or registration out, have it all handy. Then roll the window down, turn the radio off. You get that? License registration out, window down, radio off, and then you have your hands 10 to 2 on the wheel. They say to come to LA with 6 months of money for rent and everything else set aside. Go ahead.
Yes. And also, I wanted to film YouTube episode for
YouTube,
for like Russian-speaking people who are dreaming about coming to Los Angeles or to United States generally.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make a video about how the prices are, how high the prices are. And
let people know
how expensive it is to live here, and you literally have to have thousands and thousands of dollars in the front to be able to be well here.
That's why you got to save up for about 6 months. You'll see how much it costs to live here for rent, for groceries, for all that. And then, of course, in that 6 months, you're going to find a job that supports you, preferably part-time, that you can do different hours, that you can still do auditions and stuff. Even be like a waiter, for example. And by the way, on a side note, when you wait for a waiter, you become the waiter. So this is what you got to do. You need to, once you get all the finances settled and all this stuff, and you're looking for you get your side job, then you sign up at like Central Casting, which is like for extras. Once you get signed up there, I'll show you how to do it afterwards. Then you get to work on the set as an extra, and that is the whole point of what I was trying to get to.
I have a big chance that they will recognize me right away with my height.
Well, here's the
I'll
thing.
put the heels on also.
Well, here's the thing. You would be a very specific type of background actor because you won't get cast just as a regular extra. You know what I'm saying? But most other people who are, anybody who's 6'8" or shorter, so because you're 6'9", you get the extra job because what it does, it demystifies the Hollywood scene, like being in Hollywood. When you get on a set and you're working, even if you're on a big set with DiCaprio and you're a background actor, you get to sit back and see what goes on. You see the hundreds of people that are working there. You see, the craft service, you see the grips, the gaffers, the director, the actors, and it becomes less of, oh my God, I can never do what they're doing. Now you're like, oh, wait, I can do this. I see what this is like. There's a camera there. There's a light there. This guy only has to do, 4 lines of dialogue before they say cut, or whatever it is. It demystifies the whole Hollywood scene or as an actor. So it's very important. You want to become a SAG actor. You're not SAG yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you want to become a SAG actor by doing 3 days of extra work, background work, but then you got to get these SAG vouchers. That's a different story another time. But doing background work, very important.
So you told 2 things now. Save the money and come with the money.
Get a job, get some kind of side job that can keep you lasting out here, and then get into acting classes if you're not already in them. Yeah. And then you start to, build connections, and then you start to get a little real.
That's a long road.
It's a long road. Like, subscribe, comment. Nowadays, and this is mostly because of social media, you can't just be an actor today. You have to be a producer. You got to be a writer also. You got to be, you direct. You got to do all this stuff. You got to be your own production company. You can't just say, unless you're already well established, but coming up in the business. That's why it's good to get into social media and to learn all the other aspects, because if you're just an actor, you can, it's when it rains, it pours, but when it's dry, it's a drought. So it could be really tough. That's why you either, you learn to, if you can, the more you can do on your own, if you can write, act, produce, direct your own stuff, edit it and all that stuff, you wear more hats, you become more viable to people. And if not, then just date a producer because they have all the power. If you're that actor, actress, and you have this producer who may not be the best looking person in the world, not even close, but regardless, or not even the nicest person, can you date that person and be physical with them or not physical? Can that person be with you and not have physical intimacy? Will they still stay with you, or you think force you to have intimacy with them?
Well, I think I'm very sexy, and it's very hard to be around me and not want the intimacy if you're in a relationship with me.
Okay. Let's say somebody cheated with in a massage, okay? Like they went to get a massage and then they had like a happy ending, okay?
And then from a non-erotic massage, it went to erotic massage.
Exactly. And then let's say it happened to you, and then you go to your, let's say it happened to a guy and he goes to his girlfriend, hey, honey, sit down. Got to talk to you.
This woman got too deep.
After my massage, this woman asked if I wanted a handy. I thought she meant like a hand sanitizer or something, and instead she used her hands as something else. But anyway, can you say, now here's the problem? I think in that other person's mind, you have cheated on them, if they're in the girlfriend's mind. So now, if you ever talk about a massage for the rest of your life, it's immediately going to bring her back to that feeling of you betrayed me during that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I don't know what the answer. I think it's going to be very hard depending on the situation. Like if you cheat on with somebody who you work with at your office, and then your significant other, be it you're dating or you're married,
and like they're gonna think every time
you go to work, yes,
every time you go to work,
or the holiday parties and the holiday party when the families come in and join for the holidays. So it's very difficult. And it is unique to each situation. You know what I'm saying? It's probably even worse if you work at the massage place and then because now then there's a holiday party because then your spouse is getting hit both times when you're going to work and getting a massage. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment.
So what I'm saying is it depends on what state you ended up.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, if your ex is smart and funny and like can
like me,
like you, that's why that's why your exes are friendly with you.
Yes.
So if your ex is smart and funny and can joke about, like, for example, you tell him, oh, you know what happened with me? I'm like so sad and for whatever reason, and he can make a joke out of it and make you feel better. Yes. If he has this ability, then I think it's fine. But if he doesn't have this ability and you are talking, I don't know, about the sexual stuff, then it's not good.
No, I agree with you. Like, subscribe, comment.